What's up, gamers and collectors? DGC back with another pickups video. And before we do that, I'm going to talk about a couple challenges, and I'm going to actually try to keep this video short for once. So let's roll the intro and check it out. Alright guys, so for 2020 there's going to be a few things going on. Dan from Rebel Gaming Club challenged me along with 4 other YouTubers to get rid of 3 games that are worth more than $25, whether that be through trading or selling them off, that are just collecting dust in your collection. So, I haven't decided as of right now what they are. However, by the time I'm done editing this, I will have narrowed it down. So it's going to be boom, boom, and boom. And those are the 3 games that I will be getting rid of my collection that are worth $25 or more. Just to surely do it because Dan asked me to, and fuck it, why not? So I'm going to go ahead and tag 5 people to as well do this challenge, if they so choose to, and then they, if they so choose to, can tag other people to do the challenge, and so forth. It's a great little community thing that we can do to get the community back together. So I'm going to go ahead and tag CatsGamesWhatever, Tylord Stevenson, RockerGaming, emceemur, and Segalacious. So you 5 have been tagged in a video to go ahead and do that if you so choose to, and then tag other people. So that's one of the challenges going into 2020 for myself. The other ones kind of all relate to each other, so we're going to talk about that real quick, then we'll jump into these pickups. The last pickup is something really crazy for the Switch you're not going to want to miss. Alright, so, PK in the Universe. Good guy I've talked to on Twitter, watch his channel. I'll link all these channels in the description below. In 2019, he did a challenge himself to do only 12 games through the year, to purchase 12 games through the year. That doesn't mean that he couldn't get gifted or given review codes or whatever, what have you, but he only purchased 12 games throughout the year. I was very impressed that he actually did that, because that just seems mind-boggling to me, because obviously I have a shit ton of games. So I kind of want to do it this year. It was really cool that he actually did it, and leading into 2020, he's doing something even crazier. He's going to only try to purchase 1 game all of 2020. So I told him if he actually manages to do that, at Christmas time, I will buy him any game he wants for, you know, $60 for any system he wants, doesn't matter, and I'll treat him if he can manage to go the whole year on that, because I've really, my man, that 1 game a year, that I don't even think that's, like, how is that even possible? I really just don't understand. I really don't. But yeah, so hopefully he does that. Now, that goes along with another thing. So I'm going to only try to buy 12 games this year. With that being said, in 2018 I beat 40 games and I did a video on it. 2019 I did about 20 to 25 games. I didn't keep a list, so I didn't make a video. 2020 I have an actual list saved on my computer. I've already done 2.5 games right now. I'm trying to go for 50 games this year. I don't know if it's possible. It might be pushing it on 50, but I'm going to try. I think it is doable. I just really have to be diligent about it and pick smaller games. Obviously I can't pick Final Fantasy 1 to 15, because even if you tried, you couldn't beat all of those in 1 year. It's just not possible. Well, if you didn't have a job, I guess maybe. But even then, it still probably wouldn't be doable. But I'm going to try to go for 50 games this year. So those are all the challenges that I'm trying to do. So all you guys that have been tagged, please do that if you feel like it. If not, is what it is. We're going to jump into these pickups here. So for Christmas, actually we'll jump into that real quick. For Christmas, I didn't actually ask for a single game from my parents this year. I got a nice new comforter, I got some new pillows, and I got this bookshelf, and then a bunch of other clothes and other adult crap. I didn't get anything cool as far as like nerd stuff goes from my parents this year, which is really weird to finally not be asking for that stuff. I guess I'm kind of growing up. But so my sister gave me a $50 Best Buy card, and my grandma gave me a $50 Best Buy card as well. So I combined them both into one, plus I had a $5 discount. So I was able to purchase 2 3DS games that I've been dying to have, but I've been waiting for them to go down in price, but Nintendo games never go down in price. However, they were finally on clearance at Best Buy for like $7 off, and one was $5 off. So it ended up being like $67 shipped. So I got Detective Pikachu, and then I also have WarioWare Gold. You'll notice it's not in my hand. It should be here this afternoon if FedEx doesn't delay the shipping again. So hopefully there's a picture there. Alright. So that was what we got for Christmas, and then there's a couple Christmas presents in here from a couple YouTubers that I got. Then I bought this, the Wii U cradle and charging stand for the Wii U. This is still sealed. I wanted this to have all the accessories complete in box. This was the last one I needed. Video on all those shortly. Alright, now, let's see. Then we got an oddity here. This is Gigantic Army. And then here is the postcard for it. This is for the Switch. This was limited to 1,500 copies. This is number 314. What's weird about this is, a long time ago, Limited Run was not able, or had to, start putting ESRB ratings on their releases for, I can only presume, for the children. So this doesn't have an ESRB rating. They had to start putting them on around 2014 or 2015, if I'm not mistaken. This is 29, or this came in 2020 actually. So I don't know how they got away with not putting an ESRB rating on this. So I don't know. I feel like this is going to be like a one-off oddity on the Switch. So I'm kind of thinking this could be pretty rare, other than the fact that they only made 1,500 of them. So we'll see. All right, now this is one of the Christmas presents, or actually the main Christmas present that Tylord Stevenson sent me. We did a Secret Santa. He ended up getting me. He knew that I was getting into RPGs this year, so he sent me Final Fantasy XIII, The Zodiac Age for the Switch. Very excited to give this a shot. However, I don't know if this could be one of my 50 games that I beat this year, because I imagine that this game probably takes every bit of 40 to 80 hours to beat, and I just, like, that's 2 months worth of gaming right there for me. So I don't know, Steve. I don't know if I could put that into 50 games this year. Here's another cool one here. This is SteamWorld Quest for the Switch. I love the SteamWorld series, the art style, the sound effects, the story, the lore to it, just everything about the SteamWorld franchise itself is just very cool. I really love them all. Now here's another really good Switch title that, at least as of right now, is a Switch exclusive physically, and that is Shovel Knight Treasure Trove. The PS4 version was supposed to come out day and date with this. It did not. It's kind of on hiatus right now, so at least right now, this is the only way you're going to get this physically, so definitely grab that. Along with that, I got the gold amiibo and the triple pack, which is Plague Knight, Spectre Knight, and King Knight. Haven't had time to open those yet, but I will at some point because I love the amiibos. Alright, I did a PS Move video recently, and I started kind of gathering and looking through the old eBays and Amazons and seeing what was available. This is Time Crisis Blazing Storm, which also comes with Time Crisis 4 and Dead Storm Pirates. So it's 3 light gun games that you can play on the move with the sharpshooter. Very cheap game. This was like 15 bucks, so definitely glad to have grabbed that. So 3 games for 15 bucks. It's like $5 a light gun game. That's pretty cheap. Then we got Aqua Kitty DX. Oh, so speaking of which, this is limited run. This is 2014. No ESRB rating on here. So it was probably around that time period that they had to start adding them in, because for the children. And but yeah, so I got this. It doesn't have the little postcard that they used to do in here. I guess I didn't get that, but whatever. I had to buy this. This was sealed, and I think this was $35. This was another shoot 'em up for my complete PS4 shoot 'em up collection that I need. Here's another game. This is War Tech Fighters for the PS4. This has a sweet slipcover. This is a 2.5D mech robot fighting game where you can customize your robots and stuff. So I'm actually pretty eager to try this. Still available on the website. This is Red Art Games, and this is available on the Switch as well. And I think both of them were limited to 3,000 copies, so pretty reasonable. They're definitely still available to grab. Tylord Stevenson also sent me this. However, this was not Christmas wrapped, so this was just kind of like he gave it to me. Still grateful for it though. This is Mortal Kombat Deadly Alliance CIB for the Xbox. So very cool that he sent that to me. We're almost done here, guys. Now, these 2 games I picked up at a new retro game store that I found. This is called Stoked Big Air Edition. This is exclusive to the 360. It's a sequel to Stoked for the 360. Both of them are console exclusives, just all in all exclusive for the Xbox 360. That'll get added to the 360 exclusive set, which once that's finished I will be doing a list on that if anybody actually wants to watch that. Now another light gun game for the Wii. I'm kind of into those right now. This is Reload. 1 to 4 players on this. It's ironically, the guy, when I was talking to him, he's like, oh yeah, Remington had something to do with that, and I looked on the back and I was like, oh shit, they did. So I guess they like kind of sponsored the game maybe, or paid for it a little bit. I'm not entirely sure, but it does say Remington very clearly on the back here. Or maybe they need to get the rights to use their guns, I don't know. But so it's kind of like a firing range kind of light gun game, if I'm not mistaken. At least that's what it looks like. I haven't had time to try it yet, but excited to try that. Now, here's a game that I've been dying to get for years, frankly, and I never see it because it's like this is like one of those must-have Wii games. It is available on the PlayStation Move, which I kind of want to track that one down as well, because that would be the superior version and look better. But this is No More Heroes for the Wii, CIB. I did pay $30 for this, but it's very good condition, so I'm okay with that. I can't wait to play this. I've heard nothing but good things about it. My good buddy Segalicious says it's a really funny game, and I think he said to save in the game you have to you either you find a bathroom or like a toilet comes into the game and you save like while taking a poop, or he talks about taking a poop, something along those lines he was saying. So I'm really interested to try this, and with the announcement of the third one coming soon, these are going to shoot up in value, so I figured why not just grab it now while I have the time. I don't have the second one yet though, so I'd like to get that at some point in the future. Now the last pickup here is this is called Ninja. I don't actually know how to pronounce it, but this was a NES game and a franchise. This is a collection of all of them. So this is open, and then it comes with a CD soundtrack here, double disc. So let's open that up, and then is this? Oh yeah, there's a little manual here for that, but you know, just the songs. There's the spine card. There's that, and then I actually noticed here just now, this actually has embossed ninja stars on it, like in lines. And then as you can see, that's all like gold and everything. And this is, if I can flip it, a double CD soundtrack. So pretty cool there. And then that also comes with a manual in full Japanese with no pictures in it, so not really a whole lot of good to me. And then the game itself, which that cover looks badass. Tell me that doesn't look pretty sweet. So I don't know a whole lot about this game, but and then the inside here, that looks cool. And then the back of it. None of it is in English at all, except for Nintendo Switch Online and then 2019 City Connection Co. That's the only English on this, but it has 3 games. I can see one came out in 86, 90, and 2019. So I guess this must have a new game on it. And then that's it for that. And then it came with a secondary box, which this is what I was saving till the end. This is the most random thing I've ever got with a collector's edition. So this is in this big red box, nice thick cardboard. I opened this up and I was like, I have no idea what this is. So Japanese people love to, or at least I'm pretty sure it's Japanese, that they eat the pho, which is like the ramen. It's like fancy ramen essentially. So this is a pho bowl, and then in there there's the ninja, and then on the top there's the logo. Hopefully I'll try to zoom in on that, and hopefully that'll show up. Maybe not, but we'll see. And then there's also and that's made out of porcelain, so it's not like a cheap piece of plastic or anything. And then it came with a little ninja keychain. That's rubber. And then inside here, it's just so random to get something like this in a collector's edition. This is a very nice porcelain bowl, and then in the center of it, oh god, there's a frog from in the game, and then there's all of the ninja doing his different little sprites that he has in the game, different like kind of things, and I'll try to zoom in on all that so you can hopefully see it. But yeah, it's oh, and then there's also a little frog on the outside. I didn't know that was there. So yeah, I guess that's it on that. And then that's all the pickups for November, December, and January, and then a couple tag videos and whatnot. And so yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. Not entirely sure what's going to come out next week. I've had a pretty bad cold since December, so since Christmas actually. So hopefully I'll be doing better by the time you're watching this, and playing some Detective Pikachu and WarioWare Gold, because those are 2 games I've been kind of really looking forward to just playing, man. I missed playing my 3DS, and those are like 2 of the last big games that came out for the 3DS, and the 3DS it's done at this point. So now's the time to start collecting for the 3DS. If you didn't know that, you kind of start collecting when it's phasing out, and that's when you can get some stuff at a reasonable price. Pro collector tip. But yeah, peace out for now, guys. Until next time.
Come here, you mother. This is it, baby.